Hey folks, welcome back to our continuing coverage. You're watching the Dice Tower. We are covering the 2018 GAMA Trade Show in Reno, Nevada. I'm Sam Healy. I'm here with Scott from Wizkids.
Hello, great to see you.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming by. And you have and he wanted to make sure we definitely made sure of this. It's a prototype version of Heroes of Dominaria, a new Magic the Gathering board game that's coming out. So from there, I'll let you take the helm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And show us what this is all about.
We're really excited. This is going to be the first show that we're showing this off. In fact, we just announced the name. This is in conjunction with Magic the Gathering is doing the Heroes of Dominaria campaign series.
Okay,
so they're tying into that. This is a game that was designed by the Wizards of the Coast, and we're doing the production on it. It'll come out this summer. We'll have both a standard version, which will have these wooden meeples to it, as you see, and then there'll be a premium version, which will come out a month later. That'll have a pre-painted miniature that you can use as your starting figure.
All right, super.
I will point out again, this is a prototype copy, so there will be artwork. So as example, on the map here, there'll be a backlay graphic of a map. All the cards right now don't have any artwork, but it'll be the artwork you know and love from Magic the Gathering. So this is a Euro-style game. I will say many paths to victory. You are going to be collecting, doing many different things in the games which will gain you victory points. And then at the end of the game, after a certain number of turns, depending on the players, the turn track is at the bottom, you will then count up victory points to see who wins. So what can we do in this game to gain victory points? Well, you're going to be having heroes on the map, which are going to be moving around. The orange locations are starting locations where you can recruit new heroes and place them out on the map. And then you'll notice that each of the locations have a different mana symbol to it. At the beginning of each player's turn, you're going to flip over one of these cards, which tells you which locations gain mana. So in this case, the black mana locations, the swamps would be able to get black mana. If your hero's on that location, they'd then be able to gather that mana during their turn to be able to power their abilities. There are, one of the things I love about this game, once you figure out the player board, you pretty much know most of the rules of the game.
That's cool.
This first track here is new heroes that you can recruit. So then that's going to give you more spaces that you have available as you spread your heroes out to be able to collect different colored mana that's going to be advantageous to you at the time. Also, as you lift off these different things and place them on the map, that tells you how many victory points you're gaining at the end of the game. So you're going to get an additional move as that symbol and 3 victory points at the end of the game. And that scales up as you get more and more. The manoliths are buildings that you build on a location, and they will be able to store mana for you. So even if this location didn't have red mana, but you had a manolith there, you'll always be able to get red mana from that location. It kind of, pulls it out of the ground and stores it for you. So a little stockpile for you. You'll also be able to build in between locations ley lines. Ley lines mean that if you are in a location with your hero and a connected location through a ley line, you'll be able to actually pull mana from that location. So in that case there, that hero could either grab a white mana from the location he's in, or grab the green from the one he's connected to.
Not both, but one or the other?
Yeah, go on. And then the other track is, as I mentioned on these first 3 tracks, as you're removing these things and placing them on the board, there's going to be rewards that will come up. Every other ley line that you make gives you 2 green mana, so you'll be able to power it later on. Other things later on. The last one here is Cabal. You'll be able to fight the Cabal. They will be randomly generated in locations as well. It'll come up on this deck here. In fact, that one right there says Rena would get a Cabal. So that would go there. And if I moved a hero into this location, I can actually spend 3 mana. One of them has to be black mana to defeat that Cabal. And then I place it over the top. So it's kind of the opposite of this one. You're actually covering up. And then that tracks your victory points for those. During the course of the game, you'll also be able to complete quests. There's going to be 4 public quests that anyone can do. The first player that does it gets to take it, and you get 10 victory points. The second player that it completes it would get 7 victory points, and then tough luck for the third.
Right.
There's also personal quests, or quests that would be in your hand or in front of you. They're only secret quests for yourself. You'll be able to gain more quests as you go along every time that little symbol comes up. So second Cabal, every other Cabal that you defeat, you'll be able to get a new quest.
Okay.
There's rewards when you do complete quests that might give you more mana, might give you another quest, might give you other things.
Okay.
In addition, there's also artifacts. Artifacts will randomly come up out of the ground in different locations, again, driven through this card deck here. Okay. And when one of these artifacts gets placed on the map and you're in that location, that's one of your actions you can do to grab that artifact, and then that's going to give you not only an ability that you'll be able to use during the course of the game, but at the end of the game it counts as victory points as well.
Cool.
So yeah, lots of different things that you can do. Yeah. The basic actions are all right here. The number next to it is you have to spend, shows a 4 and a white mana. You have to spend at least 1 white mana and 4 of anything else. So 5 in total. Okay. Will let you recruit another hero. All right. 4 mana and a red will let you build a manolith. 2 mana and a green lets you lay a ley line. Okay. 2 mana and a black lets you defeat a Cabal. Okay. 3 mana and a water, blue, lets you grab an artifact.
Lets you grab an artifact. Okay, cool. And then once you have the artifact, are there like a cost to use it, or is it just usually
generally it's just a sort of a kicker ability on it. Like this one here at the beginning of the turn, you can just get a green mana to add to your pool. So it's usually things that help make you more efficient in your gameplay. Cool. And so they might be a one-time use or just an ongoing thing. Okay.
All right. So how long does this play? What's your time investment?
This is it's because it has a turn tracker and you're only playing 9, 10, or 11 turns. It stays within an hour and a half or so. Yeah, I mean
that's not bad.
I'd say upwards of an hour and a half if you're a new player. But otherwise, as I said, I mean your actions are pretty. You have 5 different main actions that you can do here. You're going to have different things you'll be able to do with the cards that you gain. But once you play through it a couple of times, I mean it's sort of second hand. Okay.
And then end of the game, you have these end-game scoring things that are going on here.
Correct. So yep, this tells you right here what the scoring is. Basically, what it says is everything that you've uncovered along the way here. Then you take whatever the top one is, with the exception of the last one, how far you've covered. Yeah. And then you'd add up all of your artifacts and quests and anything
Whoever
else
has the most points wins.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, how many players?
So this is going to be 3 or 4 players. So
where are we in the production schedule? I mean, I know this is a prototype, but you said you've already have the artwork already done and all that kind of stuff. This particular copy just doesn't have it on it. So where are you in the alley of production here?
We're pretty much getting everything put together to go to print at this point, and so we should have this for July timeframe is the schedule, and then that's for standard, and then August for the premium.
Okay, so July for the wooden standard components, and then August for the pre-painted models and miniatures and that type of stuff.
Yeah, just to be clear, the premium will have one for each player of the pre-painted, but the rest of the items here, the manoliths and the ley lines
wooden and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. All right, so what's your MSRP for this? Do you guys have that settled yet?
Sure, it's for the standard, it's going to be $59.99, $60. For the premium will be $79.99.
Okay, so about $60 or $80, depending on which one you choose. All right, cool. So what conventions are you guys going to be demoing this at in the future?
So we'll have it out here to show. We probably won't be doing full game playthroughs, but just to give a walkthrough of the gameplay. And then we'll bring it around to all the other shows that we go to. So
Origins, Gen Con, all the big ones, and some of the other ones in between. All right, great. Well, thank you so much, Scott, for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is Heroes of Dominaria, Magic the Gathering board game coming out from Wizkids, so keep your eyes open for that one. We thank you guys for joining us, and we'll have more videos coming up in the near future, so keep your eye out for those. See you on the flip side, folks.